Here's a view of the SpaceX cargo vehicle closing in from the camera of the station's robotic arm. Ground controllers here in Houston estimate the arrival to the capture point in just over 3 minutes. Closing in slowly but surely, just under 2.5 minutes from its capture point arrival. Once it arrives at that capture point, it will remain there until sunrise, estimated at about 5:45 a.m. Central Time. We'll start seeing the sun peeking over the horizon there, and the cargo vehicle and the station will start lighting up a bit more. After that, ground controllers here will give the go, no-go for capture, estimated at about 5:55 a.m. Central Time, just a bit ahead of schedule. The Dragon cargo vehicle just passing the 12-meter mark. Ground controllers here are looking to have the cargo vehicle hover at about 11 meters away from the International Space Station.
Station Houston on 2, confirm capture point hold for step 6 in 1.102. Also heads up, the window is going to open 1 minute after sunrise, GMT 10:47, so you'll see darkness outside until then.
Copy all, Victor, and we're with you in step 6 of 1.102. VV mode is CP hold. Primary range is 10.65. Rate is negative 0.001. CCP LED configuration is as expected. And we'll be monitoring the grapple fixture dot and limit check violations, and we're holding right now on lighting conditions for capture. Copy your capture window.
Good readback. Thanks, Kate.
Good words from NASA astronaut Kate Rubins aboard the International Space Station now, confirming the SpaceX cargo vehicle is in position, holding at about 10, just under 11 meters away from station. Everything looking nominal, everything ready for capture just after the window opens after sunrise. That's expected to happen in just under 10 minutes. A view from the camera of the station's robotic arm, the SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle holding at just over 11 meters away from the International Space Station. Ground control teams here and the astronauts in the cupola workstation aboard the International Space Station now are waiting for the sunrise, expected in just about 7 minutes. You can see the sun starting to give away the horizon of the Earth now from this camera view on the International Space Station. Once the sun peaks over that horizon and starts illuminating the surfaces of the cargo vehicle and the space station, just about a minute after sunrise, ground control teams here will give the go, no-go for capture. So far, everything looking nominal. Dragon holding its position at just over 11 meters away from the space station, ready for capture shortly after sunrise. The International Space Station now in the North Pacific Ocean, about 250 statute miles above the Earth, about to approach the west coast of Canada. JAXA astronaut Takuya Onishi aboard the International Space Station now, monitoring the Dragon vehicle systems from what's called the Cuckoo. This is a commercial UHF communication unit and allows Onishi to see the telemetry from the vehicle. In the cupola workstation, the bay window on the nadir port of Node 3, NASA astronaut Jeff Williams and Kate Rubins operating the station's robotic arm, getting ready for capture in just a few minutes. The sun starting to peak over the horizon. Sunrise expected in just about 4 minutes. We'll start seeing the sun peak over the horizon there. Everything continuing to look nominal for Dragon capture. Flight controllers here and the astronauts aboard the International Space Station. We're running a bit ahead of schedule. Everything looking great so far. We'll start hearing the go for capture shortly after sunrise, estimated in just about 2 minutes. The cargo vehicle currently carrying about 2.5 tons of food, supplies, and experiments. On board is the in the unpressurized volume of the vehicle, sitting at about 1,200 pounds, is the international docking adapter that will be attached to the forward end of the space station, and the pressurized mating adapter, and will be used for future commercial crew vehicles launched from the United States. Vehicles like the Boeing Starliner and SpaceX Crew Dragon. The sun just starting to peek over the horizon, starting to illuminate the surfaces of the International Space Station and cargo vehicle, giving ground controllers and the astronauts aboard the International Space Station now a great view of the cargo vehicle ready for capture. The sun continuing to rise. The International Space Station sits at 252 statute miles over the North Pacific Ocean, just about to cross over the west coast of Canada. Short handover of satellite communications was expected just about this time, 5:47 a.m. Central Time. This handover is expected to last just a couple of seconds. We'll regain audio and visual communications very soon. Meanwhile, ground teams here continuing to monitor the capture of the SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle for its commercial resupply mission 9. Leading the teams here in the International Space Station Flight Control Room, Flight Director Scott Stover. Next to him, Capcom Victor Glover, the voice between the crew teams here, and the astronauts aboard the International Space Station now.
We'll let you know when we are in 1.110, step 4 for the Dragon capture sequence. We are monitoring the back-away cue cards.
That is a good copy, Kate, and also just for the rest of the crew, the no exercise constraint starts early as well.
Here's the view from the camera of on top of the station's robotic arm. The robotic arm is now in its capture position. Dragon cargo vehicle holding at just over 11 meters from the International Space Station.
Station on 2. Crew is good with lighting conditions, and we are proceeding in 4.1 of 1.110.
Okay, we copy.
NASA astronauts Kate Rubins and Jeff Williams now in the cupola workstation of the International Space Station, operating the station's robotic arm, moving through their procedures for drag and capture. Means they are preparing for moving the arm into its capture position to grapple the SpaceX cargo vehicle, now sitting at 11.2 meters away from the International Space Station. A good view of the Dragon cargo vehicle and the station's robotic arm as we start entering an orbital sunrise. The International Space Station just crossed over the west coast of Canada, now about to approach the border into the United States and pass over New York City.
Houston Station on 2, just to confirm, when we do set the fast passive limp, we're seeing speed fast and stops are showing as hard. That's divergent from the sim, so we wanted to make sure that was an expected condition.
And we're looking into it, Kate.
Thank you.
Kate, that is expected.
Copy. Thank you for the confirmation.
NASA astronauts Kate Rubins and Jeff Williams operating the station's robotic arm are continuing to review procedures for capture. Very shortly here we'll start seeing the station's robotic arm move closer to the cargo vehicle, getting ready for capture. Confirm that the station's robotic arm is in motion, heading towards the SpaceX cargo vehicle, preparing for capture. 3 meters away from capture. View from the camera of the International Space Station's robotic arm. Dragon in free drift, 2 meters away from capture. One meter. Over the pin. And that is confirmed capture of the SpaceX Dragon cargo vehicle on its commercial resupply mission 9, 5:56 a.m. Central Time, passing over the Great Lakes at 252 statute miles above the Earth. And confirmed good capture from the ground control flight controllers here in Houston. Again, after a 2-day rendezvous to the International Space Station, after launching at 11:45 p.m. Central Time Sunday, July 17th, we have confirmed capture at 5:56 a.m. Central Time, 252 statute miles over the Great Lakes.
We look forward to the work that it brings.
Bravo Zulu. That's Navy speak for well done. From a grateful ground team, we'd like to thank you for your hard work today and for all of your effort leading up to the capture. This event is an important step on the journey of the International Space Station mission. Now let's get this vehicle burst so we can get to work on the many important research and exploration missions that the cargo in this vehicle supports.
Well said, Victor, and we'll take the RMS to safe.
Congratulations.